Okay, we are jumping right in today because we're looking at one of the absolute most compelling redemption stories in modern global football. We're talking about Barcelona's teenage sensation, Lamine Yamal, and his intense, all-out quest for the 2026 Onze d'Or. Look, if you follow the sport, you know getting nominated for a major individual honor is a dream for any player. But for Yamal, this year's nomination is about so much more than just a pat on the back. It is about settling a score. It's about overcoming absolute heartbreak and claiming a prize that has deep, historical ties to his club. We're going to unpack the data, the rivals, and the totally unique mechanics of this award to understand exactly what is on the line. So here is the game plan for today. First, we'll track Yamal's quest for glory. Second, power to the fans. Third, we'll look at the 2026 contenders. Fourth, Barcelona's golden legacy. And finally, number 5, a new Catalan era.
Section 1. Yamal's quest for glory and the 19-year-old World Cup winner's redemption arc.
To really get the drama of this year's award, we have to look at the crazy trajectory Lamine Yamal is on right now. At literally just 19 years old, he's fresh off an exceptional season, completely capped off by winning the World Cup. I mean, think about that for a second. Being a World Cup champion before you're even out of your teens? That is a staggering achievement that puts him in the absolute rarest tier of football history. But despite that massive team glory, there's this frustrating individual shadow hanging over him. He's back in the running for the game's biggest individual honors, nominated for the Onze d'Or for the second year in a row. He came one single step away from glory last year. So the central question hovering over the whole football world right now is this: can Lamine Yamal finally break his runner-up curse?
So the crucial point is this specific, agonizing little number right here, 2.5%. This nomination stirs up all the memories of a thrilling but utterly devastating 2025 race. Last year, Yamal went head-to-head with Dembélé, and when the dust finally settled, the margin that separated Yamal from the crown was a microscopic 2.5% of the total votes. That tiny difference left Yamal stuck in second place, forcing him to just stand there and watch Dembélé take the title. It was a really bitter pill to swallow, effectively acting as a catalyst for a fierce new rivalry. Now, armed with that World Cup victory, Yamal is out to absolutely erase that razor-thin deficit.
Section 2. Power to the fans and how the Onze d'Or is decided.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the distinct battlefield of the Onze d'Or itself. You see, when we talk about something like the Ballon d'Or, the fate of those players is decided behind closed doors by a select panel of journalists. It's very much an establishment vote. But the Onze d'Or, which is handed out by the French magazine Onze Mondial, works completely differently. It is decided by an open public poll right on the magazine's website. The fan's voice is the ultimate decider, and this distinction, it's massive for Lamine Yamal. It gives him a clear edge because of his unbelievable popularity, not just with Barcelona supporters, but with global fans who just love pure, thrilling, attacking football. He plays the exact kind of game that gets you out of your seat, and in a democratic vote, that is an incredible asset.
Section 3. The 2026 contenders and the 11 nominees for the Onze d'Or. Let's move to and see how this builds.
Because Yamal is definitely not just waltzing to this title. He has to navigate an absolute gauntlet of global talent. Onze Mondial has revealed an elite shortlist of 11 world stars. First up, you've got the holders of the top 2 spots from last year, the reigning champion Ousmane Dembélé and our challenger Yamal. But look at the rest of this list. We've got a massive Premier League contingent featuring England's scoring machine Harry Kane, Arsenal's rock-solid defender William Saliba, and midfield engine Declan Rice, alongside Manchester United's captain Bruno Fernandes. Then you shift over to the PSG and Real Madrid powerhouses, the phenomenal Kylian Mbappe, Joao Neves, and Vitinha. And honestly, you can never count out the wild cards, especially a talent as electric as the Georgian Kvicic Kvaratskhelia or the outstanding Frenchman Michael Olise. It is a fiercely competitive landscape, which means Yamal's fan base is going to need to turn out in unprecedented numbers to actually secure his victory.
Section 4. Barcelona's golden legacy and decades of Onze d'Or dominance. To truly grasp why this specific award matters so much to Yamal, we've got to rewind and look at the historical context. The Onze d'Or isn't some new phenomenon. It dates all the way back to 1976, which was the inaugural year the prize was awarded, first lifted by the legendary Dutchman Rob Rensenbrink. But over the decades, the DNA of this award has become totally, inextricably linked with one specific club. Its history has stayed incredibly tightly bound to the Camp Nou.
Seriously, when you look at the roll call of Barcelona players who have won this award, it reads like the mythology of modern football. Lionel Messi sits right on the throne, having won it 4 times. The media actually jokingly calls it Messi's favorite award, as if the guy needed another trophy for his cabinet. But he's followed by absolute legends who have passed through the club. Diego Maradona, Thierry Henry, and Ronaldo Nazario all won it twice. Ronaldinho, Christo Stoichkov, Antoine Griezmann, and yes, Ousmane Dembélé have each claimed it once. For Lamine Yamal, winning the 2026 Onze d'Or isn't just about getting personal vindication against Dembélé. It's about cementing his name on this exact list. It's about proving he is the rightful heir to Messi's throne at Barcelona.
And you know what's wild? The club's dominance doesn't even stop with the players on the pitch. It extends right to the touchline. Pushing through the Best Coach Award for 2026, there are 6 names competing, and 2 of them, Luis Enrique and Unai Emery, have a really rich history with the Catalan club. Historically, Barcelona holds a golden record here too. The visionary Pep Guardiola has taken the coaching title 3 times, the legendary Johan Cruyff won it twice, and Frank Rijkaard lifted it once. The tactical philosophy of Barcelona clearly resonates with the fans voting on the Onze Mondial platform year after year.
Section 5. A new Catalan era. The next generation steps up.
And this brilliantly illustrates that Yamal isn't fighting this battle alone. He's actually part of a broader, massive resurgence. In the Onze Mondial poll for the 2026 ideal team, 3 players complete the Catalan picture: Pau Cubarsí, Pedri, and Lamine Yamal. These 3 young stars are carrying on a really heavy tradition. If you look at previous editions, the ideal team was consistently populated by the old guard: Messi, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Jordi Alba, Ronald Araujo, and Samuel Umtiti. Seeing Cubarsí, Pedri, and Yamal nominated together, it signals to the entire football world that a new, vibrant Catalan era has officially arrived, built on youth, skill, and a relentless attacking mindset.
Well, the battle lines are officially drawn. As Onze Mondial posted on their social media to kick off the race, the 11 nominees for the Onze d'Or 2026. Vote right now. The polls are wide open on the French magazine's website, meaning the power has officially been handed over to the public. It's no longer about what the journalists think, it is entirely about who the global fan base believes had the most magical season.
So, we arrive at the ultimate question. After suffering that agonizing 2.5% defeat last year, and after responding by lifting the World Cup at just 19 years old, will Lamine Yamal finally claim his redemption and add his name to Barcelona's golden legacy? Or will reigning champion Ousmane Dembélé, or heavyweights like Mbappé or Kane, steal the crown once again? The absolute beauty of this explainer is that the ending hasn't been written yet. It's in your hands. Who gets your vote?